Hi everybody. I haven't been on for a while. I've been really busy, but I have done a few journals in the meantime I wanted to share with you. I did a camera journal. There was a swap over on Junk Journal Junkies. Actually, there is a swap, and I'm not sure if I'm going to enter yet, but a lot of times I like to do the themes that are going on. So here's what I have so far. I have not worked out a closure for this yet, and I have not sealed it. The journal measures 7 by 4, and it has a 2-inch spine, 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and just some dangles there. And it's pretty chunky. There's the back. The front is an image I had found on Pinterest, and then I put a bling in the center there. I think for the most part it's done, but there's still a few things that I need to work out. But we'll go, I don't know. I'll just kind of go with the flow. Here I just created a pocket with a journaling card and then another image off of Pinterest, backed with some cardstock colored file folder. A tuck spot here with a tag and a journaling card. Here I just have some different things going on. I have a camera I had sprayed, a film strip, some parchment, and then just a little tag. And then here we have a belly band. And in the belly band, I have another camera image just backed with a journaling card. And then another journaling card with a scalloped edge that I went ahead and just wrapped around and stamped a camera on. This paper pad I actually got from Target. The name escapes me, but I will leave it into the description for you. I have a real hard time leaving pages blank in journals. I don't know why, but I did leave some blank in here, and we'll get to that, but it did kill me to do that. Here it just says selfie, and then there's a little envelope I made, and inside there is just a piece of old vintage ledger paper that I had colored on with some food coloring. Another tuck with another one of them scallop punches, and just another one of the journaling cards. I tried to use up some journaling cards that I had and some new ones that I bought. And here we have some more journaling cards from, these ones were actually from their Memory Keepers, I believe, at Hobby Lobby. They come in little pads. And then here over here we just have a little paper clip, and then this is an envelope made out of that same paper there that it's attached to. Just another page I decorated. Somebody could stick something in there. Here we have another journaling card. And these film strips, I took the parchment paper that I coffee dyed and I stuck on behind there, so it actually looks like film in there. And then here's a paper clip that I just put the sentiment on. Every time I make a video, the cats have to make an appearance. He just jumped up here. Here is a few more journaling cards. I just punched the edges on. And then here is some parchment paper. And then I made it a tuck. And these journaling cards are really pretty. These came in a Project Life set called Flea Market. Some washi on the edge of some of these pages. Here's those blank pages that about killed me to leave. But I had to leave some space. Somebody did want to write. Here's a heart doily from last Valentine's Day over at the Dollar Tree. I'd had quite a few packs. Here I folded down a page and made a tuck. And in the tuck, I included a piece of the paper from the collection with some punches punched out there. And then I did the pocket. I've seen a lot of you do this, and I did the same thing here. Just a piece of journaling paper, and I had done some punching on the edges and some washi. And then here we have a tuck and just a tag with some This is actually a brown paper bag that I had tea dyed. It kind of burnt, and I like the look. And so I just stuck that in there. And then here is some more of that paper bag. And then just I had laid that camera dye on there and sprayed around it, and then backed it with that card colored manila file folder. Or not manila, card colored file folder. Some more washi. And then here's an envelope. I don't have anything in that one. Okay. Here is a signature. In this, what I did was I did a signature of the pattern paper, and then I did a signature of paper that I sprayed with my homemade sprays, another signature of pattern paper, and then another signature of that paper that I sprayed. So the paper that I sprayed, a lot of it is just left the way it is. There's one of these little envelopes I put here. This is some graph paper. This is actually a bag. I'm not sure what kind of, it feels like glassine. Here's another one of those pockets. And this is just one of them little sacks. And then here is another envelope that I made on my punch board. Another one. And in this one, I put some journaling paper out of the collection. I really like the way that the homemade sprays are turning out. The lighting isn't the best. It figures that the bulb right above me blew right as I started the video. And I had picked this spot for that lighting. But the sprays, they really turned out beautiful. Okay, here we are. Now we're to the third signature. Another pocket, some journaling paper, and here's a mini file folder. Just says love, and there's just a tag stuck into there. Glued down in there, I should say. This is really hard to do one-handed. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Here's just a little piece. It's not a tuck or anything. It's just a little piece of that ledger paper. And there's another one of those camera dies. Here's another parchment paper pocket. And inside here, I had made some tags out of the paper I used for the cover. And then put some cardstock on the back. And then there are a couple more of those Project Life, I believe. Yeah, journaling cards in there. That collection, that flea market collection, was really beautiful. Here we have a pocket, and then I have just a tag in here. I don't think there's anything on it, just a plain tag you can journal on. And then in here, I have one of those mini envelopes, and then a journaling card. You can just, whoever can just stick whatever they'd like in, or write on the tag. Here's a tuck with a piece from the collection that I punched and just put a sentiment on. Here's one of those cameras. This is an envelope, and then a parchment paper with a sentiment clip. Another belly band, and in here is a file folder and one of those envelopes that I had made using a template that I had found somewhere. I can't remember now. And here's this page. Here's a pocket with one of those tags that's sprayed with the cameras on it. And then over here, I did a black tag. Here's another journaling card with another paper clip. There's a tuck with just a tag. And here's a bigger envelope that I had used. There's nothing in there. Oh, there actually might, I'm lying. There's a journaling card in there. And then another one, and this also has journaling card and just a piece of scrap paper from the collection. Another one with a film strip. I really like to incorporate envelopes in here. I'm always sticking things in envelopes, and I don't know, I just really like to do that. Here's a journaling card I stuck onto a large manila tag. Here's a pocket, and on this tag I just put a little metal key charm. There's a flower and a journaling card that says, "You are my sunshine." On the back, now underneath this is some of that paper bag. And then this bag here I cut down, and I had put a camera on there and sprayed. We're into the 4 signature now. There's another one of those, that's that burnt paper bag, and this is a tuck, and I have not put anything into there yet. There's another doily that I adhered. There's a journaling card. It says, "Enjoy the little things." And then here is a tag, which I had made a tuck, and I had placed a couple more of those cards in there. So, and I stamped on that heart. Ooh. And at the back, we have a pocket and this tag. I took the film strip and put on there, sprayed, took it off. So we have the effect of the look of that film strip on there. And then the back cover. Like I said, I haven't sealed it or anything like that yet, but it is quite large. And then we got the top view, which is quite a lot going on there as well. But I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I know a lot of us, I know for me anyway, I've struggled to find my style. A lot of you have your styles, like Denise, Practice Makes Pretty. She's got, her style's amazing. Rachel, Jazzy Creations, is another one that has her style, you know, down. And they're beautiful. And both of those ladies I watch faithfully and I admire. And I feel like with this book, I finally found my style and what I like. This has been my favorite, and this one has been the one that I enjoyed making the most. And I finally feel like I'm falling into my own. And that's exciting because, you know, I've done a lot of things, and I finish them, and I'm happy with them, but I just, you just don't quite have your own. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure a lot of you understand what I'm trying to say here, but I feel like I'm finally coming into my own, and it's an awesome feeling. So I hope you guys enjoyed peeking into this journal. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to swap it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I have another one I'm going to show, so stay tuned and check that one out. Thanks.